Hi, I'm Annie Ulichny, and I want to thank you so much for joining in for some meditation practice today. When we are stressed, overwhelmed, when we feel frustration for any extended period of time, when we're thinking frustrating thoughts in a circle, what happens is that physiologically we can't see as well, hear as well, think as well. Everything starts to contract and shut down within us. At a cellular level, when we are in stress response, everything contracts. Every cell within our body contracts. This is what science knows now about our makeup and about how we work with the frustrations and challenges of every day, and what we can do for ourselves to take care of ourselves and start to pay more attention to our thoughts and where they're taking us, and also our moods, our emotions. When we're in emotions like frustration, overwhelm, anxiety, stress response, we aren't as able to function physiologically, our mind and our body. When we are in rejuvenating, renewing emotions within our thoughts, our mood, we actually are recharging our inner battery, and we're more aware, more creative, more resilient, more vital. We have all of the characteristics that we want to have: the joy, the happiness, the aliveness, the okayness, the safety that we want when we're in renewing types of emotions during the day. So we're going to work with a practice that really helps to bring us to a greater sense of spaciousness and openness that our body is designed to work most effectively in. And we are 99% space within each cell in our body. We look like these fixed, solid, separate human beings, but really there's a lot more spaciousness that exists. And when we use meditation, we can start to feel this sense of spaciousness. And this felt sense of spaciousness is also a restorative way to bring us back to a balanced, renewed well-being state, and at peace and ease and comfortable, and able to handle anything that happens. So we're going to work with space. And we are space, essentially, even though we don't look like it, with the mind's eye and through our sense of sight. So we'll get started. The first thing we'll do is take some breaths together and use the body as well. So if you're in a comfortable posture, you could keep your eyes open for right now, so we can breathe together, and you have it be a full torso breath. So on the inhale, we'll inhale and we'll kind of roll our shoulders back. Do this comfortably for you, filling everything up. Again, creating more space, more openness. Pressing the chest out, and then the exhale is kind of a curling in, and the head comes down as we exhale. And we can stretch the back of the neck. Inhaling, opening up. Full inhale. Really feel the lungs and the diaphragm engaged, and the chest opening, and a contracting of our front body. We expand the back body as we exhale. Inhaling in and out of the nose if this is possible. Exhaling. We'll do a few more together. Inhaling, opening up, really inviting an opening to your body. You might even feel some tight spots, some of these tense, tight cellular spots that I'm talking about. Exhaling, opening up the back body, stretching the back of the neck. Do one more. on a cellular level, we contract. We contract in every cell when we're in stress. And this simple exercise of expanding and contracting the body, the torso, and now just come into a comfortable sitting posture. When we expand and contract, we're inviting the cells to know that they don't need to be constricted and tight. They can open up. So we'll continue the breath. Breathing in, we can close our eyesight down now too. Breathing in and out of the nose. We're going to find a rhythm and a pattern, and we're going to expand this breath so we really feel like we're expanding a balloon in our torso. As we expand and open, we're getting the diaphragm involved, which also signals to the vagus nerve and the nervous system to move into a parasympathetic state, a calm and ease state. So as we inhale, make it a long inhale here together as we're finding a rhythm here, filling everything up. Keep inhaling, maybe to about a count of 5, and then an exhaling like we're doing just a circle of breath here. Exhaling. Bring our focus to our diaphragm. Really imagining the diaphragm is fully engaged here on this inhale, expanding this balloon within our body. And then the other side of the circle of the breath, the diaphragm is contracting down, expelling the air out on the exhale, and inhaling again. And then exhaling. The inhales and exhales will be about a count of 5, but I really want us to pay attention to the felt sense of this torso breath, this diaphragmatic breathing. Inhaling, really feeling the engagement within the lungs and the diaphragm as we inhale, expanding the lungs, the rib cage, and then exhaling. So the movement that we feel here now is the active movement of breathing within the rib cage, inhaling. It helps to really allow us to calm down and open up at the same time. Exhaling. We'll do a few more of these circles of breath together. Inhaling. Filling up. Exhaling. Just let the breath naturally, easily come out of the body through the nose. And now we can let the breath breathe itself and just experience how the body feels right now. Noticing if there's this greater sense of openness or expansion just by using these few minutes together breathing and paying attention to the breath. Notice for ourselves individually, how is my mind? Does it feel more at ease as well? We could pay attention to space itself. Space within our body, within the cells. As I mentioned, this These bodies contract when something happens we don't like, when we feel under pressure, when our thoughts are ruminating on a frustrating situation or a worry. We contract. And we are inviting a more open, expanded sense. The cells can start to open up. Trillions of cells in our body can expand and open up, bringing us into ease and well-being. And we could notice that the space around us, around our bodies here now, is in a way no different than the space within us. We could start to listen to noises in the space that we're in. Maybe notice your heating or air conditioning system, or appliances running, technology humming, pets. You could even notice sounds within our own body. And if there are no noises in your direct space of where you are, or even if there are, can we listen and hear any noises further away from us? Noises outside, cars, planes, people. Really pay attention to any noises you can hear close by or further away. All of these noises are coming and going within the space and where we are right now, moment to moment. And we could start to recognize that we feel more spacious within when we pay attention to the space around us as well. Really paying attention through our senses to what's happening within us, around us, beyond the envelope of our skin. We become more fluid, a little less solid and tight and tense when we are paying attention to here and now. We could feel the envelope of our skin. We could feel the sensations on our hands, perhaps, what we're touching with our palms, our hands. If our hands are on our legs or tucked together in our lap, feel that sense of touch on all the pads of our fingers and our palms. We could feel the sensation of our feet if they're in shoes or socks. You could wiggle your feet, toes. Feel the sensation on your skin of the air if it's warm or cool or just right. Noticing where we feel sensations. And the sensations within us as well. Can we feel the sensation of the pressure of our backside sitting on the surface of the chair? Feel that contact of our seat against the surface. Really bring your full focus to this place of contact, this pressure point, this force of gravity. We can't see it, but it's here, and it's holding us here. And yet, when we really explore this sensation of this in our mind and with our focus, we feel this pressure, but it almost feels like we're connected in a way with the surface. And we just feel this. There isn't a separation when we feel between the chair and our backside. We could feel within us different sensations of breathing, feeling our heart beating, our blood pumping, tingling within our nervous system, through our hands, perhaps arms. Noticing all of these different sensations. It opens and expands us, allows ourselves to release that tight grip. All of the tiny selves are being influenced and impacted by our focus on ourselves here right now. We are encouraging stability, safety, openness, okayness, a steadiness by paying attention to our own selves. Allowing ourselves to feel more open, expanded, spacious. We could check in with our mind. Perhaps notice if there is some thought or worry that has been circling around in there. And maybe we can now pinpoint that worry that's been circling around. This problem that the mind keeps reviewing over and over. Can we invite with our mind the ability to make more space around this worry, this frustration, this stress? Make more space around this thought, this worry. And can the spaciousness of it just be open and available to hold this circle of thought? And perhaps it's anticipating something coming up. Can our mind have more space right now just to hold this and let it be okay, whatever it is? Can we bring to our mind a situation where we felt incredibly kind or caring toward somebody? Something we did for somebody or something somebody did for us. That felt sense of care. Can we bring that felt sense of care? What does care feel like? Bringing it maybe right into the heart or chest area as we breathe in, really feeling this sense of care. And what does care feel like? Can we really experience that felt sense of care? Breathing it in, filling up our torso. Exhaling, offering this sense of care out to others. Breathing in care one more time. Softly, gently, really feeling what care feels like. Exhaling, releasing care to others. Out into the space around us. And check in with ourselves. How does my body feel? Is there a more relaxed, ease-filled sense? A little more open and spacious. Is my mood slightly shifted? How is my mind? Perhaps slowed down, again more spacious. Down to the cellular level, we can shift into healthier ways and states when we give ourselves time to create more space. I'm thankful for our time together for practice, and I'm wishing you a wonderful day.